and you need to not worry so much about other people's opinions. It was very difficult for me when I started this podcast. I do it on the concepts in evolutionary psychology, which is very, very offensive to a lot of people who are feminists and work in gender studies. They really don't like my content. And I thought some of my female friends who are feminists would hate me. They would never speak to me again. And not only was I wrong, they can't wait to come on the podcast. We loved it. People went for Halloween. What they do, they put on those big glasses because they wanted to be Jeffrey Dahmer. We didn't care that he ate people. We thought it was cool because he was high status. We sat there and watched Caitlyn Jenner. She ran over someone and killed them, ran over a second person and was named Woman of the Year 4 months after that. We didn't care because she was famous. No one cared. If you're famous, no one cares. It is a terrible, horrible commentary on the human condition, but it's still true. I have friends all the time. They're like, what do I do, Michael, when people are hating on me or hating on my business? My answer is just get more famous. Run more ads. Grow your business and watch how nobody cares. And people who were talking shit about you before are asking to come to your birthday party. That's always the way it works. If you look at Richard Ramirez, who was the Night Stalker in East LA, if you look at him, women were throwing panties at him, and then you see all this the Wade Wilson trial. There's a guy named Wade Wilson who has tattoos all over his face, and women are like incredibly attracted to him. And you're like, how does this make sense? This seems like an evolutionary mismatch. It is a mismatch, but if you think about 50,000 years ago, if you're a woman, it might benefit you to be attracted to the most violent man possible. Consider marrying a man who's willing to protect you and your child, but willing to do unlimited levels of violence to anyone else who would come near you. It should go down. That's what we should see. So we'd run the experiment, and of course, what do we find? It does go down. So what should happen when men get divorced? Should it go up or down? Okay. It should go back up. Yeah. And when we run the experiment, of course, we see that testosterone goes back up once men get out of a relationship. We can make an easy evolutionary hypothesis, and when we test the hypothesis, of course, it's right.